Hi, my name is Brenna Vazquez, and I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. My love for dance started when my mom told me I couldn't sit still. I found that my body can naturally move like a ballerina. The more I practiced, I realized that my passion was growing. The reason why I started this documentary was for people to see what us dancers go through on a day-to-day basis. I feel that people think that dance could never live up to major sports, but it could actually be hard, if not harder than them.
I remember my first ever recital. We wore pink costumes and had little white embellishments, and it was just a fun time. I really felt overjoyed. The pressures and being able to balance both school and dance, which I think is considered a sport, just because it's taking out physical and mental strength from your body, and you have to really be locked in and always are in the moment at all times.
I was 4 years old and my mom came to my first dance recital and she got me a teddy bear, and it was really cute and I was really excited. I think dance involves a lot of strength and technical things that we need to work on, and we also spend a lot of hours at the studio training and just trying new tricks and skills, so I think it's maybe a little harder than a sport in some aspects, but yeah.
I remember just putting on my tab costume and getting ready for the stage to compete my first ever dance. The mentality that the dancers have to deal with, because sometimes teachers could be really harsh on them and it could really mess up your mentality, but also the physical, because dance could be really hard on someone's body.
I know people who have been physically injured from dance. I've never been physically injured, but I do know people who have, and it was not only a struggle for them but for the studio entirely, because dance is a team effort, and when one is hurt, everyone suffers from it. Everyone is affected by it. Being very involved in school and then going straight to dance can be difficult, but having friends that are also going through the same thing really helps, because you have somebody that you can relate to, and if you're struggling, they're also struggling with you.
About 2 years ago I sprained my ankle and it wasn't as severe as it could have been. It was around the time that we started working on a lot of our dances, so it was a little difficult trying to keep up when I got back to dancing. It is very difficult to get a job in the industry because there's a lot of people who audition for different roles and they have many different strengths, and it may not be what a choreographer wants and needs, but there is still a chance to become a dancer.
Me personally, I've never been injured, but I do know a girl from my studio that broke her leg. It's very stressful currently because, in school we have our winter concert coming up, and then with dancing at a studio it just gets very stressful, and with the homework that I have to do, sometimes I'm going to sleep late, so it's really hard on my body sometimes.
In the dance community, dancers go through a lot of mental issues. Dance teachers tend to not think as to what they say to their students. Dance is something that people underestimate in this world. All dance is difficult, especially ballet training. I hope this documentary showed a life of a dancer.